Hello everyone. So I had a snow day today. All of our classes were canceled because the roads were too icy. So I thought I would take advantage of this day being stuck at home to make a different kind of ASMR video from the kind that I have been making. I usually do role plays, but I thought in this one I would do just kind of a talking video and show you guys some of the things that I have in my instrument basket, which is this basket right here. It's got a bunch of different stuff in there. And I am a music therapy major. I am studying to be a music therapist someday. So I've been collecting a bunch of different little fun instruments that I can use with my clients. And so I thought I would go through the basket and take them out one by one and show them to you guys and kind of explain what they are. So I hope you enjoy. The first instrument that I have is this one. This is called a recorder. And it's made of plastic, as you can see, and it's kind of this off-white color. And how you play it is you put this mouthpiece right here, you put it in your mouth, and you blow air through it, and you cover up the holes with your fingers while you're doing that. And as you lift different fingers off of the holes, it makes different sounds. And so that's how you make different notes. And I'm not going to play it right now because the sound is too much for the microphone. It's too high-pitched and squeaky, and it just comes out sounding terrible when you play it on the recording, the microphone. So I'm not going to play it, but you get the idea of what it is and kind of how you would play it. I also have another recorder. This one is different because it's made of wood, and it's got much bigger holes than the other one, but you play it basically the same way. You put this mouthpiece in your mouth and you blow, and you cover these with your hands. And because it's wooden and the holes are bigger, it does make a much deeper sound than the plastic recorder does, but it's still a little too high for the microphone, so I'm not going to play this one either, but you can see it and you get the idea. The next one I have, this is a really good one to use with kids. It's a tambourine that's shaped like a star, as you can see. And the bass part right here, this part, is made of plastic. And the little jangles are made of metal. And it has this nice little grip down here at the bottom. So you hold it like this, and you play it like this. You smack it against the palm of your other hand. And it makes that great little jingly sound. And kids love to play this because it's shaped like a star, so it's a lot of fun. It looks like a toy. And they can hold this part and just kind of run around with it and go crazy and shake it, and they really love doing that. This is a good one for kids. Next I have my egg shakers. And they're called egg shakers, obviously, because they're shaped like eggs, and they have a bunch of little beads inside them that when you shake them make this great rattling sound, like this. So they're really easy to play, really fun. They make a great sound, and they have this pretty pattern on them. They're made of wood with this pretty painted, detailed pattern. And they're very similar to maracas. If you know what maracas are, they just don't have handles. I have another kind of shaker. This one is very different because it's very, very tiny. and it's made of plastic, and it does have a handle. But it's less of an actual instrument and more of just kind of a fun toy, because it doesn't make very much sound. But it is fun. It has this little face on it, and you can shake it and it makes this little sound. So this one's a lot of fun for kids too, especially little kids, because it's so small they can hold it really easily. This one I really like. This is Mr. Frog. And he is made of wood, and he's a really cool instrument. He has this stick that comes with him, and he's hollow on the inside. And basically how you play him is you take this stick, and he has these ridges on his back here, and you run the stick up the ridges really quickly, and it makes a croaking sound, kind of like a frog, like a real frog sound, which is why he's shaped like a frog. But I'll let you hear it. It's a really, really nifty kind of ambient sound. So I really enjoy this instrument. He's a lot of fun. The next thing I got these out of the dollar bin at Target. They were $1 a piece, so they were a really good deal. These are a couple of little castanets, and they have little circus animals on them, as you can see. This one has a little elephant right here, and this one has a little seal. And they're made of wood, and basically how you play them is you hold them like this, and you just snap, and they make a little clapping sound. And so they're really good for keeping a steady beat in a song. And yeah, so they're pretty fun. Now, the last thing that I have, the very last thing, is probably my favorite instrument that I have, which is why I saved it for last. And it has its own box that it comes in. This is called a thunder tube, and it, as you can see, it says it's a sound effects device here. So I'm going to take it out and kind of show you what it does. It's really this kind of wacky looking thing. It's this wooden tube. You can see it's all hollow on the inside. And at the bottom it has a drum head. So the same kind of stuff they put on drums, that's what this is right here. And it has this big long spring attached to the bottom. It's just a little metal spring. And so how you play it is you hold it like this with the spring dangling down, and you make sure that the spring isn't touching anything, and you shake it in a circle. And you hear it kind of makes those really crazy, spooky kind of thunder sounds. It's really a lot of fun. It's a great thing for Halloween, a great thing to have around Halloween. And you can also make crazy sounds by pulling on the spring, like that. Or you can shake it, and you can tap the spring while you're shaking it. So there's really just a ton of things you can do with it, and it's a lot of fun. Great for Halloween, like I said. And if any of you really like this and want one, they're not very expensive. I actually found mine online, so you could just search it online, search the Thunder Tube, and get one for yourself. I think that's definitely worth having, because it's just a lot of fun to mess around with. So that is everything that I have in my basket. As you can see, my basket is now empty. And so I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope that you have just a really relaxing and great day.